DeeSims here and welcome back to the channel, and today I bring to you a tutorial on how to make thumbnails for your YouTube videos. So I've seen a lot of people on Twitter talking about wanting a video about thumbnails, and someone asked me previously to do a video on it. I just didn't see a lot of concern for it or need for the video, but now that people are asking for it, I'm going to walk you through my process of how to do everything, and you can do this on both PC and Mac. So it's a lot of fun, honestly, but it can get a little nitpicky if you make it that way. It all depends on your preference and things like that, but it's really simple, really fun. You don't need a lot of things, and we're just gonna hop in it from here. So this is just a regular screenshot that I've taken in the game from cast mode, and I'm going to show you how you can remove the background and all those things. I do mine a little bit differently because I find it to be easier. And one thing you should know about me, I'm not tech savvy at all. So this is my second tutorial, and I am always very impressed when I can teach you guys about something because I know squat. But we're just gonna walk through some things. So the programs you're gonna need Microsoft Word or GIMP is free. I know GIMP is free. What else is free? You can honestly use the program that we're gonna use for the thumbnail making, and you just need internet access. So pretty much that's it. So yeah, let's hop right into it. So what I use to make my thumbnails is PicMonkey. And PicMonkey is honestly perfect. It literally can do anything you want it to do. Anything you're thinking it can do. The only thing is, this is free. Now, I'm going to show you all the free options because I've been using the free options since I started YouTube. Everything that I've done, pictures, anything like that, I've used PicMonkey for everything. So it's just PICMONKEY.com. And I start off and I click Collage. Now, I have a folder that we're going to be working out of. So that's what you'll do. So that's the first thing you're going to do. In this video, we're going to go through how you can edit photos. So edit them before you put them on your thumbnail. You want your thumbnail to be popping, you want it to be cute, you want it to be very attractive so people can click on your videos. So that's the first thing about YouTube. Your first impression of what people see are your thumbnails. So I'm going to teach you how to edit a picture, and I'm going to teach you how to make the actual thumbnail and get the sizing correct, and we'll go from there. Here's an example of, having a sim on your thumbnail. This was a thumbnail for one of my videos that I've done, a machinima. Y'all know I can't say that word. Also, I want to show you guys all of these shot at love, the things that you saw in the shot at love. Where are they? Did I delete them? Oh, I can't remember. Um, all of these that you've seen, I've made all of them on PicMonkey. So it can go from putting Sims on there as well as it just being words. So we'll go through everything. Okay, so this is what we're going to be using. And the first thing is we want to edit this picture. So this is a picture of Delilah from my sister's LP. And we're going to be editing her to make her own thumbnail on the channel. So we're going to start off with this basic cache photo. Any screenshots that you take, you can find them in your electronic art, some for screenshots, and it will be there. You're going to open up Microsoft Word, and you're just going to insert the picture. So again, we're working straight out of our tutorial folder. So what I do, I've worked on Word and everything for years. You can use Publisher for this. You can use Photoshop. You can use GIMP. You can even use PicMonkey. But if you have Word, I feel as though this is the easiest way you can do it. So what I do, I just hit the crop button. All of this should be in picture tools once you hit the picture. You can crop, honestly, it doesn't matter what you crop out. I don't want all the dead space. Because you can always edit that on PicMonkey. So I cropped it, and then you're going to go to remove background. And if you take it basically to the, you take it like this. Basically, if you take it to the crop portion of the picture, everything should stay intact. So as you can see, Delilah now has no background and it's just white. So what we're going to do is you right click, you save it, and we're going to save this in our tutorial thing, and we're going to save it as a PNG. So you want it, so in the pictures mind, it's going to have like no background behind it. It's just going to be a picture of Delilah. So we'll just put this as Delilah. Ooh, that's not how you spell that. Ooh. Y'all know I can't spell. Okay. So Delilah has been saved. This is the picture of Delilah, and it's a little choppy and things like that, but I'm going to show you how you can make that better. If you want to get into a lot of detail of how to make it less choppy, honestly, once you put this in the thumbnail, I'll actually show you one where I'll actually left the hair, actually didn't edit out everything of the hair. I think it's, yeah, Itzel has, this Itzel, let's put this in the, what am I doing? Okay, come on, Diane, you're doing good. I'm just gonna put this in our tutorial folder so we don't have to keep going back to it. So this is the Itzel picture, and as you can see, there's still like the still blue specks from the, you know, you can't get all into the crevices. I'm not editing that much. I'm sorry. Here you can see the little bit of blue, but honestly, I'm gonna show you how to complement it. So what you do is we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to Collage. We're going to go to our folder. It'll honestly be wherever you put it, but you know, we're just doing this for the video. And it's going to start off like this. And now it's a collage, so they have spaces for other things. This will be great if you want to put multiple pictures around your thumbnail, but I'm going to show you how you can do that as well without it being as complicated. So what I do is I click out all the X's so it's just a blank square. And then down here, you're going to change it to the dimensions 1280 by 720. That is the size for YouTube thumbnails. So you want to click this box here with the lock. So you don't lock proportions because you want it to be like this. So you want it to read 1280 by 720. So because we're going to we're editing, this is editing the photo. This is not doing the thumbnail yet. So we're editing Delilah. So what we're going to do is we're going to add her in here. And also, the first thing you want to do before you put the picture in, you want to change the dimensions and you want to change the spacing. The spacing is always going to be set to 20, which gives you like a nice border, which you can always keep. If you like borders, you can keep them. I don't like borders, so I just move them away. So we're going to, after you put the picture in, remember, this is just editing the photo. You'll hit edit. They'll ask you again if you're ready to edit. You'll go to editor. What I do, I go all the way to the top where it says basic edits, and the first thing I go with is the color. And I do saturation, so just to highlight her skin a little bit, bring out a lot of things. And this is honestly really how your sim is and how you want it to look. If you want it to be sharper. Oh, I forgot to do clarity on that. Oh, I don't want that. I don't like that at all. Cancel, cancel. So we made it a little sharper, and then if you go to exposure, this is where you can get into business with this one because you can do the highlights, and the shadows are definitely the most important part of it. I believe taking your shadows down, well, duh, and moving your highlights up will definitely give you a crisper, is that a very crisp? I don't know if crisper is a word, and if it's not, oh well, give you a very crisp photo. So I like to do this, and the contrast, very, very little. Very, very little. I think Delilah looks pretty good. I think she looks a little too light. But remember, you can always bring the highlights down as well. She has like a little glossy thing on her, a glossy blush or something on her forehead. I really, really love how it looks. And I'm just going to apply it. So we're going to save. You go up here, you click save. And I'm going to save this as a PNG. And we're going to do 2 PNGs just because I want you to see. So this is the edited Delilah. Okay. All right. So this is her, and we're going to save it. And we're going to put it in our tutorial folder. And she is now edited, and she's a PNG. But what we're going to do, again, just because I've had issues with it, we're going to insert the new edited PNG into Word. And we're going to remove the background again. It might not seem like you need to, but I've had problems where I would add this and it'll be a white background instead of it being a PNG. So no need to crop or anything like that, because again, you can do all of that. You can do all of that in PicMonkey, the cropping and all of that stuff. That is officially that is it. Delilah has been officially edited, and this was the original photo. We removed the background, and then we edited her. So this was the unedited Delilah, and this is the edited. Definitely you can see the change in saturation and just like the highlights, and she looks very, very good. Yes, I love it. So now we will go into how to make the thumbnail. All right. So again, you want to start off with a blank canvas. What? A blank canvas in PicMonkey. And this again will be under the collage. I only use collage just because it's like total manipulation. Like you can change anything. Um, the size is right here handy, so you never have to guess about that. So I love using the collage. So remember, the first thing you want to do is you want to change the dimensions. Again, we're going to go with 1280. Hit the lock button by 720. This will give you this. Remember, you're going to click out all the boxes. And then you're going to go down to this background button, the last button. And you'll hit the spacing all the way to 0. So now you have this like blank surface. Now, you can use anything here as a background. What I love about PicMonkey is I will go in with one idea, but after editing, I find something so much better every single time, and it's perfect. So what I think we will do, instead of keeping this white, or you can always just, excuse me, you can always go with a solid color if you want to do anything like that. I think we're going to go ahead and use one of our pictures from our here. All right. So I have this like glitter background, a brick, two different types of brick wall, and like a water paint type background. Again, all of these things you can get off Google Images, any picture you would like. I just look up backgrounds, honestly. And lately I've been using a lot of the brick wall because I love Sims behind brick walls. I don't know. I'm just weird that way, I guess. So I think we'll just go with this brick wall, and we'll start off with this pink brick wall. We'll hit edit. Okay, not that edit, sorry. You'll go up here to this tab. Excuse me. Excuse me. So you'll go here to edit, and we will begin to edit the background. Remember, you can always go with a solid color. Maybe I should have did the solid color. No, we'll do this. So on this tab here, this ribbon, you have so much to work with. And then if you see these little crowns right here, this little pick monkey will come up. That means it's under the paid plan, and it's only $4.99 a month. And I think you can try this for 30 days for free. Honestly, I think when I first started YouTube, I paid for 1 month because I wanted to use everything. But you don't have to. Definitely don't have to. All the free options, you get a lot of choices, a lot. So there's different filters and effects that you can do. And I'm telling you, it like your options are out of this world with this. So looking at Delilah, she has pink hair. I want to find something that can complement her pink hair, and I don't think a pink background is the way to do it. So, if you ever want to change something full on, I will go with a tint because you can change the color of literally all of this. I like this. I want to go with like a peach type color. Well, I kind of like ooh, that's really nice. I like that. So that's just regular black and white. So there's so many things, excuse me, there's so many things here you can do. This Lomo I use quite often for the spotlight effect. There's sepia and different colors, and this is just this tab. So there's so many things you can do. Again, a lot of the other stuff is under the paid version of it, but it's only $4.99. So if you are looking into something like that, definitely feel free to pay the $4.99 and you get your 30 days free. So it's awesome. So you can go through all this stuff. Tranquil normally gives it like this very smooth looking feel. A boost. I see a lot of people use boosts. And that's just to like, that looks really crazy, but that can come in handy for something. So really, I do want to sharpen it a little bit. You can literally use anything. And this is just the effects tab. So you could do like a frost where you can add different colors, um, like add different colors to the corners, and you can do the intensity of it. You can have the size of it. It could be like a little border. Oh, excuse me, my throat was just like going through some things. Okay. So you can do that. There's even I think there's just a black and white filter. It's like, guys, it's awesome. You can literally do anything. Um Warhol, you can pick two different colors and it'll blend it perfectly for you. So just play around with it. A lot of things that I use Radiant. I wouldn't use it on a brick wall, but this is good for house builds when you want to do like a little ray of sunshine over your house. Really nice. Honestly, I think I can use it here because I really like these like strips. And you can change it, the colors and all that. And then they have broken shapes, so circles and stars, hearts. You can change the size of them, and it's just crazy, crazy the amount of stuff you can do. So I do want to continue to edit this a little bit more. I use the effects and then I use the textures. Now the best thing about this is you can always add your own. So textures is definitely where you're going to find a lot of different options for your things. So I mean we can add our glitter texture here and we can have it like highlighted or lightened or as an overlay. Like honestly, the options are limitless. Like, oh, I love it so much. But ooh, that's I like that. Wait, which one did I just see that I really like? This one. So I have the lighten effect, and it has like a little brick, and then it has the glitter, and it's just nice. And you can fade it if you don't. If say you like it, you don't want it to be so strong. You can fade it in. You can fade it out. It's great. And then again, if I wanted to change the color, I would go back and do something like a tint or any of these at the top. Um, will give you that color. But let's go to a tint because I do want to try to get a little peach color. Where tint? Here it is. I do want to try. So this is like, and imagine trying to do like a gold. Oh my gosh, that would be beautiful. Maybe we should go for a gold. Uh, that's too gold. Ooh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So say we want to go with this gold glitter brick. I don't know. Um, I really like how this looks. And again, remember this had like the little cameras on it, but this is just for the tutorial. I'm not putting this up anywhere. But I really did like this. So, oh, I'm like on a piece of, I was like, why is my mouth acting weird? So yes, I think I like how this is looking. So I think we're ready to add Delilah. So you'll go here to the butterfly for overlays. And here they have so many things. They have hearts, they have shapes. Excuse me. They have hearts, they have shapes, they have hats, like critters. They have so many free things. They have flowers you can use. But the best thing again about this is that you can add your own. So we're going to add Delilah as an overlay. And as you can see, she fits in perfectly. I like to do shoulders down. I don't like to do anything more than that. I really love the pink hair and the gold. Gives me life. So you can put her to the side. You can put her, you can make her huge. You can do literally whatever you want. I know a lot of people like to have their like main characters front and center. And I think that's a great thing to do. I think I'm gonna make Delilah a little bit smaller. You can always zoom out and stuff if the overlay kind of takes over. I do want to make her a little bit smaller, something on the lines of that. And then, yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I would want the text on this side anyway. So you place her wherever you like, and here are the options for the overlay. I mean, you can change her a whole bunch of different colors. And again, the blend modes is where you can really, ooh, that was very cute. This is where you can literally add a lot of character to your thumbnails. Like I really like stuff. I really like things like this with her being like kind of in the thumbnail and kind of not. Um I think it looks awesome, but it's all on preference. It's all how you like it. Um there's so many different things you can do. I think we're just gonna go with the normal overlay and put her back in her. Was it this? Yeah. All right. So we put her back in her true art form, and then after you guys have set everything, I mean, you can lock your layers here or combine all the images so she doesn't move. I don't like doing that because with the text, you can, when you add text, you might want to wrap it around or things like that. So I don't know. I like to keep everything free for all. So here they offer you so many different fonts. And again, you'll see some with the crown, and that's under the paid thing. And again, you can always use your own. Now, I downloaded a number of fonts today from defonts.com. And I want to use one that I found. I just have to find it. I guess that could be a downfall of it, but you just have to search. Because I believe all of this is, yeah, it goes by alphabetical order. I think it was called, here it is, Cubidac. So you'll just add it, and we will just say Delilah in all caps, because I like them in all caps. You can center it, you can make it bold, you can make it italicized, and we can just like put it here. And I really like this. It looks really, really good. And if you don't like that, you can always, I would like to move this out. I normally put them down here it tells you. You can always change it. So you can literally have so much fun with this. I love the big Delilah letters right here, right front and center. And of course you can put like your name on it, or if you have a watermark, you can put your watermark on as an overlay, and then you'll just fade it a little bit to be an watermark. So I really, really love how this is looking. And say you wanted to add like your Sims 4 or your Plumb Bob. I have to go. I have like sometimes when I do my house builds, I put up the Sims 4 logo. And again, with this, it's super huge. You can make it super small. You can put it like this. And again, you'll change your color by just going up here. But I love the white. I like to use the white. And that's literally at my thumbnail. So honestly, I don't really make a big deal out of the blue coming in. Sometimes if it's like a really detailed hair where Microsoft Word can't, they can't really get into the crevices, I guess. I just make some kind of blue background or something that complements the blue that you don't really notice it. So you'll save this. You'll click the save button. You'll go to the Sean, because Sean is the gorgeous but a large file. And honestly, it's not that large. And you'll name it as whatever you like. And there's your thumbnail. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun making it. I really love making um, thumbnails. They're so much fun. You can find so many different ideas. Again, we started with the pink brick wall and we ended with gold glitter. And again, like there's so many things you can use. I know people who like to put like a little square down and write their titles in there, things like that. You literally can do whatever you like. And then you can like use these as details. So if you wanted, say you wanted like a thin line under Delilah, you can do that. And it's awesome. And you can get really nitpicky and oopsie, sorry, I'm getting quiet. Like that's awesome. That's freaking amazing. And if you wanted to copy this, you'll just do like your same commands, Control C or Command C if you're on Mac, and then Command V to paste, and Oops, I did something wrong. And then you'll move it, and you can do it here. And like Delilah now has like a border around her name. It's your options are limitless. You just have to be a little creative, and you can start off doing. You can start out doing. I find watermarks are very easy. So this was our example of a watermark. You can honestly do this. You can enhance it, change it a different color, add your words, add your Sims or your house. Not your house. I think houses are just, regular. But add your Sims, add your words, and it'll be great. So if you're a beginner, start out with when you go in Google Images, type in water paint. Did I say watermark? Sorry. Type in water paint backgrounds or something like that, and just be mindful of other people's watermarks. So, for example, this glitter background, I guess they didn't want it to be repurposed or reused, so they put their watermark on it. So just, be cautious of things like that. Normally, people who don't want their things to be used, they put watermarks on them. Um, no one's going to go through and look at a picture. I mean, look at copyrights for a picture. Come on. Especially on Google Images when you're doing things like this. So don't fret about it. It's not that big of a deal. Um, but yes, if you guys like this video, please remember to thumbs up and subscribe. If you need any more tutorials, or if you like to see anything else, if I can do them, I'm happy to. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay beautiful, stay lovely, and have a grand, grand day.